afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. This is a pop up emergency live because there's a lot of hacking going on right now, a whole lot. So I put together some information. I'm broadcasting to both channels just to get it out to people. If you don't have a VPN, y'all better be paying attention at this point because this is about to get real ugly real quick. So I want to go through this real quick. I pulled up a lot of articles today that have been coming in. The internet hacking and all of that is going absolutely wild. Cyber news, hacking news, all of that. The channels are going absolutely crazy because there's just one information thing after the other. So, folks, European banks is the world's biggest cyber attack. They just got hit last night. We got the department also in Canada noticed that attackers got access to data from two related entities, Oak Ridge Associated University's in New Mexico's facility in the disposal of nuclear waste generated by the defense industry. They actually hacked their system. They also, the Ukrainian hackers, take down service provider for Russian banks. There's more coming in right now as we're speaking. So I'm going to go through these real quick. Cyber attacks at John Hopkins. This just came out in Baltimore. So it's a Russian hacking group, a Chinese hacking group, and there's ransomware everywhere. Also, two of our. Hold on. Okay, I'm looking at the as they come in. Also, food producers are they're facing cyber threats. There's so many articles coming out right now. I can't even keep up. My computer's going absolutely crazy. The dangerous weak link in the U.S. food chain. There's an analysis center that has also been hit and is being very vulnerable to hackers. We have the bank situation in the United States. There's several banks that have been hacked, several banks that you're not able to get your direct deposits and money out. The first person account of cryptocurrency hack was verified by Forecast. U.S. Department of Energy and other agencies have been hacked. So there's stuff coming in from everywhere. Um, Americans, really, folks, we should prepare because this cyber sabotage from Chinese hackers, there's all kinds of warnings coming out on about every news broadcast you can imagine, plus all the hacking agencies. Right now, I cannot see what any of you are saying in the chat. What I will say is that if you do not have a VPN, this is the time to have a VPN. If you do not have a second code or layer of protection, you need to get one on your computers ASAP. Uh, um, but if they can get in, this is my thing. If they can get into our energy department, our nuclear department, our universities and colleges, our VPNs are probably ran by the Chinas, the Chia Pets, as well as the Russians. So we are a cyber attack and put this country to its knees. I'll tell you that right now. Welcome, all you new folks. I just wanted to bring this as quick as possible. We're not Passamaquoddy. We are not. Well, I don't know. It could be. You got to realize who is the current administration in bed with. So let's take it from there, Passamaquoddy. Some of you might be seeing some people on one channel and some on the other. I am broadcasting to both channels right now. So taking that into consideration, also taking into consideration that a whistleblower got this morning, what does that tell you? Okay. We have a very, very serious situation. And who does? Who does? But the thing is we've been talking about this for months to make sure that you have some cash on hand, some silver, some gold, your necessities, because if we would get hit with a total hack that would take down several systems, all of us could be in a whirlwind of crap, honestly. We also have Ukrainian hackers that just taken out the Russian banking infrastructure. So these ransomware gangs are everywhere, and they're really exploiting the security flaw in Move It transfer. They're also after the Swift Bank, so we'll see what happens on that end. But this is my biggest concern right here is the US Energy Department and other agencies hit in this global hacking spree. This is probably one of my biggest concerns because there's some things going on in the South right now, Mississippi and Louisiana, and we talked about this last night about the transformers. I know I'm going kind of quick. I actually have an appointment to go somewhere, and I'm going to another ATM stop. Um, I think that I don't blame anybody, but I would say this. Let me pick this up. This one just came in a minute ago, and I think that the SAS hackers ransom demand up again. It's now 10 million. So there's the pro-Russian hacker group that has been targeting SAS Airlines for more than a week. See, a lot of these hacking, a lot of people are coming forward, right? Saying all this stuff about these different hacking groups. But this really started last month, about the 20th of May. And now it's just escalating big time. There's the one, the only. It's the one and only. My God, where you been, woman? Amber Z. Amber Z's up in the house. What's up, Amber? Nice to see you. But we also talked about this yesterday with all these transformers. In 2019, all these transformers came in, folks. These transformers have a kill switch that was put in there by the Chia Pets. So think about this, folks. All this stuff can be done by hacking. And with the Chia Pets, basically giving, us purchasing them here in the United States and putting them in our grid. This makes our grid so much more vulnerable. All they got to do is push a button. They don't even have to hack that bad boy. Now there might be a couple layers of protection, but they're already proven that they can get through it, that they can take it down. And every things are coming out so fast. I've been on it today, and we just keep seeing more and more. I believe that you're right, RCX. It's going to be a domino effect. Some of you may be on one channel, some of you may be on the other, but there's, they knew way back in 2019 because they seized those transformers. And this is my big thing. I talked about this yesterday. That is the backbone of our electrical grid. And I talked about this about 6 months ago with the kill switch. The kill switch, all they got to do is hit it. And the United States, our power grid's down. Now that there's hackers coming from every which angle since the middle of May, it could get really, really, really bad. I mean, these hackers are from around the world just attacking all different kinds of infrastructures, not just here in the United States, not just the electrical grid, but there's stuff coming in about Mississippi, and I'm trying to get the report right now from Mississippi and Louisiana. Uh, I think it's time that we all better pull our heads out of our, and put our feet boots on the ground. And if you have things you've been waiting for, you better put those layers of protection up. You better get ready. Somebody said, "Well, here we go again. There's no proof." Well, Jesus, criminy, what do I got to do? Smack you upside your head. This ain't no joke. It's happening everywhere. Well, shit. That's because what channel did you get a notification from? They don't like me, Amber. Kind of like they don't like you, Amber, but we don't give a shit. Yeah, well, it's too late for that, dude at Watson. It would take, oh my gosh, it would take decades and decades to get us a new power grid system. That's why they're pushing this clean energy bullshit. Um, you know, oh, Lady Prepper, I met you last night. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you on my channel. Glad you're here. They like to take me down, Lady Prepper. So we have two channels. We have OTWP TV News and we have OTWP Prepping. Well, I have about four channels, the backup to the backup to the backup. Yep, they got me, Amber Z. They took down Off the Wall Prepper. You weren't around. I'd reached out to you. But I want to say, folks, um, the Orlando Prepper's watching, but it won't let him comment. Well, he might be on the other channel. I don't know. You have to subscribe only for 5 minutes, and then you can comment in the chat. So I'm not sure why you wouldn't be able to comment. But the tube's been playing funny stuff. Also, you can join us at Rumble at the OTWP Underground, and we'll be doing live streams there every Thursday night. Amber Z, you need to come over and get with me on that. We need to give them hell, girl. Come on over. Um, Also, folks, I hope that each and every one of you is prepping because this is getting way out of hand. Hold on. Another one just came in. Hold on a minute. I think what's really interesting too is that that whistleblower got taken out this morning. A lady, and she had a lot of information on the current establishment. And Buddha bada bang, she's gone. She's gone. KillNet is also involved, which I talked about that yesterday. Oh, isn't this interesting? There's a lot of heads of trust and safety that are stepping down today and jumping ship. Oh, would they happen to be involved in something? Would they happen to know that it was there already? Why are they jumping ship today? Oh, Lordy. Lordy, yeah, Lordy. Hold on a minute, folks. We also have two nuclear plants that are under a serious situation, as well as a nuclear waste plant that has been hacked. Two nuclear waste plants. Get you a VPN. Do anything you can. Make sure you have some antivirus software. At this point, I don't know if it'll really help you or not. I don't know if it'll help any of us. I mean, like I said, if they can get through the powers that be that are supposed to be the bigwigs, well, unless of course they just turned over the key, which wouldn't surprise me, right? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to stay on here long. We have a couple appointments, and I'm running out to grab me some more cat. I think that that would be a good idea. We also know that there's been a breach in the banking system, so it's very important that we all keep our head on the swivel. And with cybersecurity, this could be a huge, huge thing. Yes, Royal Linus, I posted a bunch of things on OTWP TV News. I don't know which channel you're watching right now, folks, but there is some kind of interesting, unusual movement of military nationwide. Also, I just got a report from someone that there was military movement at Offutt with F-16s flying out, which is kind of unusual for that area. Um, it's very, very interesting that we have this military movement. And you might remember, what was it, 6, 7 months ago when I was at that truck stop, and those military guys just gave me a really bad feeling. And I am prior Navy, but I'll tell you what, there was something not right in the situation, what they were doing. And then here we go, looking at all this strange military movement in Pennsylvania, Hummers out on the street. Also, there's several videos out right now that there you go, Mark. That's what I'm talking about, folks. Because if the system goes down, or if they would hit our infrastructure with a cyber attack, remember your water's not going to come out of your faucet. When you go to turn it on, it's going to be it's going to be done. There ain't going to even be a drip. It's going to be closed down. I think it's really important that we all keep prepping. Yep. Oh, you seen it too, Amber? Yeah. There's some strange military things going on. They also, I had a video that I posted here on OTWP TV News, if you're watching that channel right now, that showed all of this military staging in a big, huge field. And there's hundreds of these videos coming in from around the country. Are they getting prepared for something? I would say probably so. What could that be? Maybe ML, maybe total uprising of people due to things getting turned off. Maybe your EBT, maybe your phone, maybe your internet. And once that kind of thing happens, we will have riots across the United States. We're seeing a lot of strange things going on uh, this last 3 years. It's really escalated, but this last year, this last 6 months, it's been crazy. So I want to say from here in the Ozarks to wherever you're at in this big happy world, keep doing the dang thing, because this world's about to go sideways. And the main thing is we don't want to get caught as preppers in the mix. Make sure that you are prepared. Make sure that you also, folks, know how to turn off your disconnect from the electrical, turn off from the propane in case of a serious emergency. We could also have serious leaks. Um, yeah, do it, Amber. But put it out, baby. Put it out. At this point, Penis Nana, I think the VPN, I think it's too late, folks. I mean, if they're in our electrical grids, our colleges, John Hopkins, banking systems, what the hell is a VPN going to do at this point? Um, I think that they have these backdoor worms and hacking that they know what the hell they're doing. I've watched these guys over the years. They definitely know what they're doing, and they definitely know how to attack if they want to. And what they've done is it's not just one entity hacking group, it's several that have jumped on board. So who knows what could happen? Um, and that's good, Drops. Yeah, yeah, that whistleblower got that lady. She got it. She's gone. Isn't that funny how people just seem to disappear when they whistleblow on something? But ladies and gentlemen, keep your head on a swivel. Fill in your blanks. Do the things you need to do. Make sure you have cash, silver, small denominational bills on hand. And if the dollar goes totally sideways, get out there and spend it right away because I'll tell you what, it won't be worth nothing. It'll be kind of you're on a different channel, zombie. I don't know what channel Amber's on. You might be on one channel and she's on a different channel. I'm broadcasting to both channels right now. Everybody keep your eyes wide open and make sure that you're doing the dang thing on a daily basis. But I'm going to get off here. Me and Dragonflies are making a supply run real quick and also an ATM run. And, I don't know if it's the right thing to go and pull out all of our cash, but I will say this, you better have some money on hand in case things go sideways because we know that you go into McDonald's, the register goes down, they can't even count change back, and they won't. And I already did that special talking about the grocery stores, even with the generators. They're not going to keep those registers open very long. So if things go totally sideways, you're going to have a very, very narrow window, and the window is closing in on the United States. There's not a whole lot we can do about it except to be prepared and not scared. God bless you all from here in the Ozarks to wherever you're at. Make today count. Get out there and do the dang thing, but also don't forget, enjoy life. Just don't drink Bud Light. God bless you.